All right, next projection we're going to do is your axial SI joints. This has a different degree angle depending on the gender of the patient that you're doing. So for male patients, we use a 30-degree cephalic angle. For female patients, it's a 35-degree cephalic angle. For Chris, we're going to do 30 degrees today. So first things first, before I forget, I'm going to bring my tube down, and I'm going to rotate this 30 degrees cephalic. Okay? Okay. Next thing that we want to do, before I even start trying to worry about where I'm lining everything up, what I like to do is go above the head and make sure that the patient isn't crosswise or sideways on the board. He is insanely sideways right now. His shoulders are almost on the right side of the table, his feet are coming off the left, so I need to move him so that he is straight on my table, or my image is going to be garbage. Okay? So, after I have that, make sure, before I go any further, touch the tube, touch the bucky, make sure that you have some wiggle room here so that you can move this back and forth if you need to. And your centering for this is 1.5 inches above the pubic symphysis. First things first, pubic symphysis, you can find it a few different ways. First thing, you can push into the side of the thigh and have the patient wiggle their foot back and forth, and that can help you feel the greater trochanter. I'm going to be honest with you, people like me with the thunder thighs, that's going to be hard to feel on some patients. No offense intended, I have the big thighs too. I know it's difficult to feel, so I do floaty fingers. I like to put my thumb on the ASIS, and I just make my pinky go straight down and angle it towards the pubic symphysis. The reach of my hand is going to be approximately to the level of the pubic symphysis, and if my hand is spread, for me, it's going to take some measurement for you guys, and obviously since we're not on campus, I don't expect you to figure this out now. But for me, if I extend my hand from the ASIS to the pubic symphysis, generally speaking, between my 3rd and 4th digit is about 1.5 inches above that pubic symphysis with my floaty fingers. So I'm going to turn on my light field, and I'm going to center my CR between those digits. Okay? And I always like to double check and make sure that my CR stayed aligned. Since he's in AP position, right marker down, the right side of the patient is closest to me. I don't want to worry about that rolling around, so I'm going to put that in there. Check one more time, floaty fingers in between that 3rd and 4th digit, and that looks good. But I also want to check and make sure it's on the MCP, or MSP, excuse me, MSP. I do what I usually do. I am habitually towards myself slightly, so I'm going to bring the patient towards me a little bit to get him on the MSP. Going back above the head, can you bring your arms to your side, please? And then just make sure that this is aligned with my light field. Okay. So, in summation, 30-degree cephalic angle, male patient, 35 for females, 1.5 inches above the pubic symphysis for your centering. Make sure your bucky and your tube are aligned. Mark the side of the patient closest to you if you're doing your AP so it's not rolling across the cassette. And that's all there is to it.